So because babies are very sensitive and they cannot tolerate water loss during bathing periods.
Uh-huh.
So we only use it every other day or maybe every day, but not too long. So we usually just expose
Mhm.
them to shorter duration. And then
Mom, Dad, it is important that you know how to take care of your baby's skin. Are you wondering how to do just that? Is your baby suffering from a scaly rash on the scalp? Or, dry, red, itchy skin on the body? Do you live in a humid area and you note that your baby has red bumps with tiny blisters on the skin? Are you worried about your baby's diaper rash? In this video, we will talk about the common skin condition in babies and children. Join me as I interview Dr. Odette Alonzo, a board-certified dermatologist. Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Kristine, Alba, Kiat, and this is Chat with Peds, where I interview experts in the field in order to empower you and give you the confidence to raise happy and healthy kids. My guest is my good friend and colleague, Dr. Odette Alonzo. She is a board-certified dermatologist and training officer of the Department of Dermatology and Venereology at Southern Isabela Medical Center, where we first met. She's a wonderful resource for a lot of questions and referrals that I've had on children's skin problems. So join me as I welcome Dr. Odette Alonzo. Hi!
hi, Tin. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and, and thank you for
Thanks. Of
doing this with me.
course. It's for you, it's my pleasure.
All right, so let's dive right into the common questions that parents ask. So, first, how
Sure.
to take care of baby's skin?
So babies, as we know, have a very sensitive skin. They have very different skin composition compared to us adults. No?
Okay.
So when we take care of baby's skin, usually we take care of the how do we what cleansers to use or what soaps to use, how frequent should we be bathing our babies, no? So one, bathing frequencies, Filipinos in general, they bathe babies once a day. And
Okay.
then they just pinupunasan na lang after that. In other countries, it is usually done every 2 to 3 days.
All
So
right.
it's not frequent, right? So if you've noticed, maybe when you were doing your residency training, you would only advise 2 to 3 times a week. So
Mhm.
because babies are very sensitive and they cannot tolerate water loss during bathing periods.
Uh-huh.
So we only use it every other day or maybe every day, but not too long. So we usually just expose
Mhm.
them to shorter duration and then use, of course, mild cleansers, preferably hypoallergenic. We don't really advise to use the harsh soaps because it would strip off the oil and we
Okay.
need the oil as protection. So there. And of course, avoid yung sponges, harsh
Oh.
and very yung madiin na sa Ilocano, in here in Isabela, gumagamit kasi nung sponge or the face towel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You can always use soft towels, but do not rub it in. Be careful about it. Mm-mm.
Uh-huh. So,
So,
what you're saying is bawal yung gumamit ng sponge, bawal diinan, and bawal din magbabad.
yes.
So sorry.
Even if are we talking about infants lang or until mga toddlers? So, pagka mga toddlers, ganun din. Very common yung, magkuskus ng katawan pagkatapos maglaro because yung sweat nila, yung madumi, ganyan. So usually ina-advise ng mga parents or even grandparents na magkuskus. So
Ah,
usually we don't advise, we really don't advise that.
okay.
Kasi nasisira lalo yung outer layer of the skin natin.
Okay, got it. And you mentioned
Mhm.
hypoallergenic soap. How can parents check if the soap, the cleanser they're buying is hypoallergenic?
It's usually in the label. So,
Okay.
naka-label naman yun. Hypoallergenic or mild moisturizing and hypoallergenic. We usually do not advise daily use of antibacterial soap.
Oh, okay.
Yan. Hmm.
Why is
So, very common yan sa atin because we really don't need to do an antibacterial soap every day.
Mhm.
Ginagamit lang natin yan pag may infection. But every day, no, because we don't want to kill the bacteria that is normally present in our skin. Yung mga bacteria lang that is causing diseases, then yes. Pero sobrang ano lang yun, maikse hanggang gumaling lang and then we go back to the mild moisturizing cleansers.
Okay,
So,
got it.
mm-mm.
How about washing? The use of detergent or fabric softener, are those okay?
Um, if we don't have any problems with the skin, for example, you are not allergic to it or you're not very sensitive to it, then
Mhm.
fabric conditioner may be okay. But we really advise patients to or parents to avoid yung mga fabric conditioners, dryer sheets, because they can potentially irritate the patient's or baby's skin. And
I.
also, I forgot then, we also advise lukewarm water,
Mm-hmm.
not hot water. Mm-mm.
Okay.
All this okay, tap water is okay. During colder months, probably here in our region, then put some hot water para lang maging lukewarm siya. But hot, please.
Hindi.
Mm-mm.
Hindi pwede. Wag-wag. Okay.
Kasi masakit. Nagkakos din yan ng drying ng skin and potentially an accident if na, na burn ang bata. Mm.
Okay. And part of taking care of baby skin is sun protection. What do you think about that? And what do you advise parents?
Of course, sun protection is very important, especially for us dermatologists. Babies who are 6 months old and younger, we don't advise application of sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But so 7 months beyond, then you may apply. Um, and then you choose also the ingredients. We advise yung mineral sunscreen or the non-chemical sunscreen.
So that is
So
zinc
that
oxide.
is zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, yeah.
Oh yeah, titanium. Yeah.
Months, yes, 6 months and below. Just if you cannot avoid going under the sun, then just use protective clothing, gears like umbrellas, mga ganyan. And of course, we have to choose also that it's at least 50 SPF 30, water resistant, broad spectrum. Those are the criteria that we should be looking for.
Right. Thank you. So,
And I
well,
forgot to mention,
mm,
you were asking about the cleansers that we should use. I forgot to mention, it should be fragrance free to
okay.
avoid irritation or allergy to fragrances.
All
So
right.
that's included in the hypoallergenic, but you can also look for in the ingredient fragrance free.
Okay.
Not
Got
fragrance.
it.
Yes.
Thank
Mm-mm.
you. Oh, thank you so much, Odette. Those are very helpful advice. For
You're welcome.
parents who would want to reach you, how can they reach you? Where do you hold your clinic?
So I hold clinic here in Maddela, Quirino, and at the Adventist Hospital. If you want to look for a board-certified dermatologist, you may also look for the nearest dermatologist in your area through logging in at www.pds.org.ph. So you will find there, find the derma, and then you can put in your area like region 2 or your province or your town, and then the website will bring you to the nearest dermatologist near your area.
Thank you so much, Odette.
You're welcome, and thank
Till
you for
next
having me.